Creating a mobile app for both Android and iOS platforms requires different tools and programming languages. Here are the general steps for creating a mobile app for both platforms. Define your app idea. Before starting to code your app, you need to have a clear idea of what your app will do, its target audience, and its unique features. You also need to research similar apps to make sure your app has a competitive edge. Choose your development approach. There are two ways to develop a mobile app: native app development and cross-platform app development. Native app development involves building separate apps for each platform using platform-specific programming languages and tools. Cross-platform app development uses frameworks that allow developers to write code once and deploy it to multiple platforms. Choose your programming language and development tools. If you decide to develop native apps, you need to choose a programming language and development tools for each platform. For Android, the primary programming language is Java or Kotlin, and the development tools are Android Studio and the Android SDK. For iOS, the primary programming language is Swift or Objective-C, and the development tools are Xcode and the iOS SDK. Design your app. You need to design your app's user interface, UI, and user experience, UX, to create an intuitive and engaging user interface. You can use design tools like Sketch, Adobe XD, or Figma to create wireframes, mockups, and prototypes. Develop your app. You need to write the code that implements your app's functionality and integrates with backend APIs and services. You can use development frameworks and libraries to speed up the development process. Test your app. You need to test your app on real devices and simulators to make sure it works correctly, is bug-free, and meets user requirements. You can use testing tools like TestFlight, iOS, and Firebase TestLab, Android, to automate testing and gather feedback. Publish your app. You need to submit your app to the App Store, iOS, and Google Play Store, Android, to make it available to users. You need to follow platform-specific guidelines and policies to ensure your app is approved and published. Creating a mobile app for Android and iOS is a complex process that requires technical skills, creativity, and attention to detail. If you don't have the necessary skills or time, you can hire a professional app development team or use app builders and templates that simplify the process.